Hello everyone, welcome to the first video lecture for you people. Since the today's condition, because of my home area in Chiparsangan, the newly affected area you can consider about flood, and my room in town is also affected by flood. So I was unable to give the videos as a revision, that instruction given by our principal sir to you today. Today I am giving, yesterday I unable to give you. So I'm so sorry for that. So as a revision, I have completed your PT1 syllabus as much as possible early. As a revision, I am going to start the chapter, which is the last chapter that we have done, as quadratic equation. What is a quadratic equation? I am writing the name here, quadratic equation. So what is a quadratic equation? An equation of the form ax square plus bx plus c equal to 0 is called quadratic equation. But condition is a not equal to 0. Okay. Quadratic equation. Now ax square plus bx plus c is the main opening door of quadratic equation. Think about the left hand side of this equation. The left hand side of this equation, if equal to 0 is not available, suppose, then this is a quadratic polynomial. And you have studied about quadratic polynomial in second chapter. Find the roots, find the zeros of quadratic polynomial. So when you need to get the zeros, you always put equal to 0 to get the zeros. Okay. So when you put equal to 0, this is another form of quadratic equation. So without quadratic equation, we cannot find out any zeros. Now before starting this, what is the concept given in this chapter, especially related to quadratic equation? Repeatedly I am telling you from class 8 even, to solve a quadratic equation there are 5 different techniques. Okay. First one is, first you will take whether any common factor, first you will check whether any common factor possible or not. Second, you will check whether any identity applicable or not. Third, you will check whether middle term factorization possible or not. Fourth and fifth, these three you got in class 8 and 9. Okay. And option 4 and 5, method of completing square is option 4, and the fifth one is quadratic formula. Now these 3, 1, 2, 3 you have studied already up to class 9. Now in class 10, method of completing square and quadratic formula related concept is given in this chapter. What is method of completing square? When you solve method of completing square used technique 2x square plus bx plus c. Again I am saying, when you solve x square plus bx plus c equal to 0 by method of completing square, you will get a situation which is a quadratic formula, x equal to minus b plus minus root over b square minus 4ac divided by twice a. This is called quadratic formula. Okay. Now, method of completing square is deleted by CBSE near about from 3 years. Before 3 years it was added in the course, but from 3 years, as far as my knowledge, as far as your syllabus, you have seen already, I think, the method of completing square is deleted by the CBSE. Now only option is quadratic formula. Now, in quadratic formula, you see, just you remember this quadratic formula, x equal to minus b plus minus root over b square minus 4ac divided by 2ac. Now this b square minus 4ac without root, b square minus 4ac is called discriminant. Okay. You can say capital D also, discriminant. Now one condition is there in this chapter, they have given about nature of roots. When you think about the nature of roots, before starting nature of roots, you have to think about the quadratic formula first. X equal to minus b plus minus root over b square minus 4ac divided by 2ac. Okay. The first condition, if b square minus 4ac is less than 0, then the roots are imaginary. Condition number 2. If b square minus 4ac equal to 0, then the roots are real and equal, or repeated, you can say. Option number 3. If b square minus 4ac greater than 0, then the roots are real and distinct, that is different. Now what you got? First one is if b square minus 4ac less than 0, that means all negative numbers, all negative integers just you consider. If you say any negative integer within the root, say for example root over minus 1, root over minus 2, root over minus 1 is in your level, it is undefined. When you go to higher center, you will get root over minus 1 is I, imaginary number or complex number. Okay, complex number one chapter you will get when you go to class 11. So in your level, root over minus 1 is undefined, so you cannot put any value within the root as negative. Okay, so for this case, b square minus 4ac is less than 0, then the roots are imaginary. If b square minus 4ac equal to 0, then the roots are real and equal. How, sir? How? For example, I am considering one example for 2 and one example for 3. For 1, actually no need to give any example, but if you want to use any example of 1, then you see, if suppose x square minus x square minus 4ac, x square minus suppose 5x minus 1. Okay, I'm checking you. You see this b square minus 4ac equal to b value is minus 5. Minus 5 whole square minus 5 whole square minus, okay, make it, this is 40. Okay, 4ac, 4 into 1 into, okay, make it plus 40. 4 into 1 into 40. Now you see minus to the 4 even means positive. Minus 440 is a 160, which is equal to what? Minus 160 plus 25, nothing but what? 35, I think. 135. Okay, 135 or what? 160, yes, 135. Minus 135 less than 0. Since b square minus 4ac value is less than 0, therefore the roots of the given quantity equation, this is quantity equal to 0 must be given, is therefore the roots are imaginary. You cannot find out the roots. Therefore the roots are imaginary. Okay. If suppose an equation I have taken, suppose, see this, x square minus twice x, this is for 1, this is for 2, example. If suppose x square minus twice x plus 1 equal to 0, then the solve this, nothing common here. I think identity is applicable here. X square minus 2 into x into 1 plus 1 square. So this implies x square minus s square minus twice b plus b square, nothing but a minus b whole square. So this implies x minus 1 into x minus 1, twice you can write. So therefore you will get x equal to 1 comma 1. Now you see, for this case both the roots are equal 1 comma 1. So second case, you see I have written just some moment before, the second case, if b square minus 4ac equal to 0, then the roots are real and equal. So you got the real and equal roots. Okay, you got real and equal roots. Okay, in this way. But sometimes they will say you check whether b square minus 4ac is equal to 0 or not to get equal roots. So you can check here, b square minus 4ac, you will get 0. See, this b value is minus 2. Minus 2 whole square minus 4 into 1 into plus 1. Okay, so minus to the 4 even means positive. 4 minus 4 equal to 0. Okay, so b square minus 4 is equal to 0 means the roots are real and equal. Okay, so this is your second conditions. And for the third condition, I am giving one more example. Those who are well known about my examples, simple examples of quadratic equation, every time I have been taking the simple examples. What? Say for example, x square plus 5x plus 6 equal to 0. This is very simple. Middle term factorization is possible, but before starting this, how the distinct roots you'll get, just you check. Okay, here a equal to what? 1, b equal to what? 5, and c equal to 6. Therefore discriminant b square minus 4ac, just to check whether you are getting b square minus 4ac is less than 0 or equal to 0 or greater than 0. B square minus 4ac, what is the value of b here? 5. 5 square minus 4 into 1 into 6, nothing but 25 minus 24, 1 greater than 0. So you can check. Therefore the roots are roots of the given equation are given equation, roots of the given equation is you give is real and distinct. Distinct means different, and is given by, you can use quadratic formula also here, and is given by, you know, middle term factorization, but you can use quadratic formula. X equal to minus b plus minus root over b square minus 4ac divided by twice a. Okay. Now b square minus 4ac value you got 1 and minus b is nothing but 5 plus minus root over 1 you got already, you have calculated already, 1 divided by 2 into a is also 1. Now you see minus 5 plus minus root over 1 square if you give, no problem. 1 is the multiplicative identity. If you multiply 1 twice, then no problem. So root you can cancel. So what you will get? Minus 5 plus minus 1 divided by 2. So you can write either x equal to minus 5 plus 1 divided by 2 or x equal to minus 5 minus 1 divided by 2. So which is equal to what you will get? Minus 4 divided by 2 and minus 6 divided by 2, nothing but minus 2, nothing but minus 3. So hence two zeros are minus 2 and minus 3. So this is your situation. So it's a small division class. Based on this, you can find out with the help of same technique the roots of any equation. If the question like this, find the roots if the roots exist. So you need to find out the values of a value of b square minus 4ac first, and then you'll see whether it is greater than 0, whether it is less than 0 or equal to 0 to get your roots. If less than 0, then you'll not get any root, imaginary you'll say. For the rest two cases, you'll get the roots with the help of any method. Okay, thank you.